Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. If you missed the last episode, you can click on the eye at the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. The subject of Julie's termination became an increasingly distant memory as the ethanol-infused night went on. For some reason, Julie kept bringing more drinks to the table. I wonder why. Do you know why? No, you don't, Mr. Producer. No, you don't. Normally, I would have been dubious about her intentions, but the free drinks lifted all the stress from my shoulders. Of course it will. That's our whole plan, you freaking dummy. Several interestingly colored drinks vanished as my mind floated far away to a happier place. Hey, producer, are you still out there? With my worries gone, a sense of clarity came over me. I understood it now. In the end, all men were lonely. We knew that our 2D waifus were fake and that we could never go out with 3D waifus. But we still wanted to cling on to the belief, and if we just sprayed enough money into our hopes and dreams, maybe we could keep the illusion going for but a bit longer. Alas, we knew it all to be a lie. But such a beautiful lie it was indeed. A lie worth becoming broke over. A lie worth jumping into a bed of proverbial spikes over. That's the nature of this idle business, eh? All but the pursuit of an ideal which cannot exist. What are you saying? I don't get it. Reality is a bitter thing. At a satisfactory state of inebriation, I stood from my seat. Finished? Yeah. Then, quite a few Julies approached me. I vaguely felt the sensation of being let out of the bar. The fresh air outside returned a modicum of lucidity to my senses. So, at this rate, I'm assuming we're super duper drunk, and then she's gonna take advantage of us and kind of try to make us forget about everything of, firing her. I think that's how that's gonna go. Somehow the chilly winter air no longer felt as sharp against my face. Anyways, what a strange turn of events. What was this S-tier girl doing? Clinging to my arm like I was some kind of hotshot idol executive? Honestly, I was at a loss as to what to do. In the end, I was just an unknown producer at an unknown talent agency. In other words, I was pretty much a nobody. I should never have gotten involved in this mess. This is exactly the sort of trouble I don't want to deal with. Foo, he's gotten pretty drunk. With just a little more, you have forgotten all about firing me. Alright, it's time to close the deal. Okay, that's not how that works. That's not how that works of, forgetting about firing you, okay? His memory was before this whole thing, so he's not gonna just instantly forget about what he remembered before. I don't understand if you know how this works, Julie. Hey, producer-san, you think we should wander down the street looking like this? Isn't this kind of a compromising situation? A young idol and a producer doing something like this so late? Shit. Now that I think about that, it was a pretty bad situation. If word got out about this, I could be the one getting sacked. Well, I'm sure it's alright if we don't make a scene or anything. I doubt anyone will even notice us. Besides, it's not like we're famous or anything. Haha, we don't have paparazzi tailing us, trying to sneak photographs. I see. Julie pulled out her cell. A memento of our night, cheese. She nonchalantly snapped a selfie. So basically, we can do whatever we want right now because we're not in the public spotlight, right? Well, I guess that's right. You just let her take a photo of you, Mr. Producer. Now she has evidence, and then she could turn that as blackmail. What are you doing? If we kissed you, I wonder if anyone would even notice. Oi, what are you saying? Foo. Julie tightened her grip, sinking my arm into her breast. She bit her lower lip as her boobs squeezed together. I unconsciously gulped as Julie electrocuted my loins with a wicked wink. Danger, Producer-san. Ha, just kidding. She loosened her grip. Relax, Producer-san, it's just a little off the record fun. Foo. As long as everything stays off the record, what's the problem? People do all sorts of stuff in the dark. Need a release, Why drag that stuff out into the public when they can all disappear with the night? Well... But I won't cause any more trouble for producer-san. I'll stop hanging out with other guys and devote myself to becoming a proper idol from now. Foo, of course I can still make an exception for you, producer-san. It's always a pain whenever you have to kick a talent out, eh? Times have changed and people start asking questions. Just think of all the trouble in the mass media lately. She was right that I didn't even want to touch that issue with a 3-meter long pole. It'd be a lot easier for both of us if last night were to just disappear, Wow. That did not end well for us at all. What were you thinking? In the end, I went home having decided that if Julie deleted everything related to her nighttime activities off the net and dedicated herself to becoming an idol, I would forget about the incident. It's not like I caught her taking the walk of shame out of the apartment of some boy band's lead guitarist. I'm sure nobody would even know about Julie's secret history if I didn't make a big deal out of it. Probably. Anyways, I wasn't going to make a mountain out of a molehill by treating her little side job as anything bigger than it actually was. Just gonna forget about this and move on. It wasn't until a great deal of time had passed that I realized just how much Julie had played me. Oh, now you know this? Now you know? What a big dummy you were. Oh, actually, you are. The next day.
Producer?
Oh. Good morning. Just a usual lesson today. Julie went downstairs with a smile. Sasami poked her head out from the break room. I don't really know what happened, but it looks like things turned out alright with Julie-chan. It's still soon to tell whether things worked out or not, but we've come to a truce of some sort. She's still dangerous though. Girls like her bring risk in idol group. We might be unknown right now, but once Starnova property debuts, everyone will be expected to comply with the code of conduct. There won't be any second chances for her. Make sure she keeps her end of the bargain. Meanwhile, Aki poked her face out from behind a whiteboard. Something reeks of fishiness. Natan sniffed her armpit, wondering if Aki was talking about her. Not you, I mean them. You suppose Sasa-chan's finally accepted P-kun's feelings? Eh, what are you talking about? Bet P-kun resigned his job at Golden Goat to follow Sasa-chan here. It's a secret love between an idol and her producer. First, it's Golden Calf, and second, I hear the producer was actually sacked. Honestly, the whole thing's strange all over. For them to be suddenly getting along so well, and the day before yesterday, Sasa-chan could hardly bear to look at him in the eye. Just what's your relationship with the producer anyways? A relationship? Like, have you ever smashed for? You bumpkin, it's obvious not that. You used to work with him, right? Just how did the two of you end up here when you were signed on with Golden Calf? Well, actually, I never even spoke to the producer while we were at Golden Calf. It's a big agency spread over 15 floors on a skyscraper, so even if we both worked at the same place, the chances of us actually crossing paths were small. It's obvious there's something going on between the two of you, and yet you expect us to believe that you haven't even spoken to each other before coming here? Maybe the two of them are new types. What? Is that star supposed to be there? I don't know. New types? Is that what it is? NW types? We can communicate through their minds. New types? I'm afraid I don't pilot mechas or communicate through mind waves, unfortunately. Actually, it's more like he saved me from a bad situation. Can't really talk about it in detail, but I owe the producer a debt. After all, it's my fault he ended up like this. I can't hear you. Speak louder. Kinda get it, but I kinda don't. Hey, you two, give Sasa-chan some room. Sure, you guys wouldn't appreciate it if someone else has told you about your life story. Maria, you're looking energetic today. Well, I wasn't up all night tending to middle-aged geezers with marital issues. Sasa-chan, let me give you some advice. I always hear one of two stories from men in this city. Either they're complaining they don't have a woman, or they're complaining about their woman. They say that on average, a man thinks about sex 4 times a day, and considering how well sex sells nowadays, you'd think the real numbers are more like 9 or 10 times a day. The real word's dirty, men are horny, and women are dumb. Life ain't like some shoujo manga. Take your mind off that producer and look out for yourself. Maria sure got fooled good by guy during her girlhood, huh? But don't just go writing my backstory by yourself. Anyways, I don't think the producer's like that. I guess it just can't be helped. Girls your age look at the world with rose-tinted goggles. Goggles don't crack until you've been fooled a few times. Hoo-foo, foo-foo-foo-foo. Empty laughter echoed inside Maria's chest. Looks like Maria's getting flashbacks. Nathan leaped away before Maria could whack her on the top of the head. Save! I guess the producer's not too bad. Maria looked at Julie with shock upon learning her compatriot had flipped sides. Raj is a Class A loser who got fired from his real job and washed up here. Heh, and I bet he's a stupid virgin too. I can totally see him curling up to an Eroge Dakamakura every night and repeating to himself that 2D is all he needs, ha! Anyways, I doubt he's a player or anything, I guess. More like just a loser. I don't think he's got the guts to trick us though. Heh, heh. It's not like I particularly like him or anything, I'm just saying. Can you be that Julie-chan's taking a liking for the producer too? Natsuki jumped up behind Julie and split her hair into twin tails. Yeah, as suspected, sundeers need blonde twin tails. What a perfect specimen. Don't worry, we all need to choose our character types eventually anyways. Maria eyed Julie. Something happened between you and the producer last night, didn't it? No, not really. Looks like break time's over. Let's practice. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Turning into a love nest here. Walk downstairs and enter the dance studio. Now I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. So, in the end, we did not kick out Julie, and apparently the alcohol got to us because of the producer's a big dummy. And let's see. And then now there's all rumors and gossip going around, so this is not good for us. Not good at all. But we'll find out what happens in the dance studio in the next episode of Shining Song Starnova. If you guys enjoyed this episode, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!